The Great Dragon. Even I don't know what it is. But I do know that it's been here for countless generations of recycles. This great dragon only wanders. It doesn't attack human, nor grim, nor anything else, really. It just flies around with its subordinates following it. One cycle, Atlas decided to challenge it. But of course, it was significantly smaller then. And Atlas was wiped completely out. Ever since, no one's challenged it. Not even Atlas. It's almost as if they know what happened. They'll create an entire festival of it. Every time it arrives there, the festival takes place. And it's the biggest it's ever been. I wonder how those 4 irregularities will deal with this. I wonder if it noticed them. I wonder if it will actually interact with them. Like it's been unwilling to do for countless cycles. So, players, humans, yada yada yada. Welcome to D&D Rwby. So, the 5 of you, and I'm including Cerberus on this little tidbit, all of you are currently in Oobleck's class. It's just about to begin. But there's no sign of Oobleck. What do you all do?
I guess Lilith's rotation will wait until Oobleck will return. He may just be running late.
Just gonna idly draw.
You do so.
Same with words, god damn it. Gambit will wait as well.
You do so.
I suppose Voltage would kind of just tap his claw on the table.
You do this.
Almost patiently.
Okay. After a moment or two, it seems like Cerberus got fed up and decided to create some entertainment. It is now dancing on Oobleck's desk for all to see. Which does inspire quite a few laughing, enjoyment, and whatever else you want to say for the rest of the students. So, after about 5 minutes, you start seeing lights being put up outside. Kind of like Chinese lanterns, if you will, with a dragon design in the middle. But it's not a serpent-like dragon that you will normally see on Chinese figure or Chinese lanterns. No, it's more of a Eastern dragon. Or not Eastern, Western. Yes, Western dragon. There we go. So in other words, 2 wings, 4 legs, long neck with dragon face and long ass tail. To give a gist, if you will. It is at this point that Oobleck bursts into the room and says, "Students, what the hell are you doing here? I said get outside. It's a festival today. Out, 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 all of you. Outside, now."
Damn it, it's like as he's being pushed by everyone and Oobleck, he's like, ah, okay. Ah.
Yeah, no, this is for all of the students to get up out of the freaking classroom and go outside.
Oh, I see. Okay, I thought he was, like, there was a crowd being pushed outside. Okay.
Not yet, at least.
Got it. And David is just gonna kind of scratch his head, look confused a bit. And okay, cool. Festival, awesome. Awesome. Cool. And he just starts to awkwardly walk outside, trying not to stumble over anything.
I'm gonna stumble over me.
Shut up, cat.
So I guess, yeah, Lilith will skid slightly after Gambit.
You do so. Voltage, Black Cherry.
I'm just gonna follow.
Okay, so the both of you get outside. Sorry. God. Alright. All of you get outside. I'm assuming you're following Voltage?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So all of you are outside. Cerberus comes running out, and for the first time, you see every little speck of hair he's got on his body is standing up. And he's kind of circling around you guys, sniffing the air, sniffing the ground, whole 9 yards.
Is it out of fear or excitement?
Roll insight, buddy.
That's a 9.
A 9. You can't tell.
I've been around dogs enough to know that when their hair is standing up, they're on edge. Because there is something that they don't like.
But I'm a wolf fawn, so technically, could I get advantage on that? Technically,
No. Because this is Grim Creature.
fair enough.
It's a
All
Grim
right.
Wolf. Therefore, it has more of a keen sense than a wolf. In other
All right,
words,
fair enough.
it has a longer range than you, buddy. I'm sorry.
I get it.
I mean, I think he was talking about picking up on the name related.
Okay, maybe. Maybe. Next time you do it, we'll give you an advantage. Simple
All
as
right,
that.
duly noted.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Alright, either way. Yeah, Cerberus seems to be sniffing a lot of different things, going around everywhere. He's slowly making his way around everything, trying to figure out what the hell's going on, if you will. Now, all of you are in the courtyard. It's at this point that you notice that these lanterns are all throughout the city of Vale. Or the kingdom of Vale, I should say. And Oobleck asks everyone, "So, what do you know about the Vale Dragon Festival?"
I'm just gonna give him a really weird look of, Their Dragon Festival? No idea. Dragon? I am one.
As Lilith just gives a shrug. It's like, was kinda told very little about it.
Alright.
I'm just gonna tell him everything that I know of it, considering I'm a Vale native.
Yeah, you would know relatively it's about a giant-ass grim that comes here every so often.
Though telling him would come in the form of scroll, because I can't talk.
Yep, you do so. So after a bit, you all see this silhouette on the horizon.
Is that who I think it is?
I don't know, who do you think it is?
That creepy lady that stalked us
No.
and is only the observer? No? Okay.
On the horizon, buddy. As in far out.
Hey, yo, she
Ah, I
extended her
see.
body.
Yeah, it's a nautical term.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, never mind then.
Yeah. By the way, this silhouette seems to be covered by clouds. It's at this point that I need you to make a lovely perception check. Same with Reed and same with Mashu, since the three of you are faunus.
Yay! Sniffy
With
sniff.
advantage? With advantage or no?
No, this is straight flat.
Like, yeah, this is
Just due to how far out it is. If it was closer, maybe.
Fair enough. 13.
Okay.
14.
14. Okay.
So, wait a second. There we go.
Oh, I got.
Okay, 17.
Alright. For the lower end fuckers, that's below 15, congratulations. All you know is, whatever that thing is, it's not going to be something that you guys can take on with conventional means. Or even unconventional means. And for some reason, it has you on edge. As in, your fur, wherever you have your fur, is standing up.
Except for freaking Willis, because she's hiding all that. But yes, I do understand.
Yes, Willis, your ears, if they were not covered by your freaking hat, they would have shot up, been basically sharp, fluffy ears. Your tail, as of currently, it's more of a spiky puffball. We'll just say that. Now Reed, buddy pally friend.
Yep.
Yeah. Whatever this thing is, you know for a fact, you don't want to fight it. You don't want to incur its wrath. Because if you're 17, you can tell just barely of how big it is. And at this point, it's about as big. Oh, how do I put this? At the very least, it is as big as the biggest ship in the Atlas Air Fleet. At the very least.
That's not okay, Mr. Sir.
Oh yeah, I'm not done with today.
I see.
It is at this point you see everyone has turned their attention to the silhouette, and Iblik says, "Ah yes, and that's our special guest for the festival. Well, students, since it is the festival, you may enjoy yourselves at the festival. Classes are cancelled from here on out. Go have fun. Oh, and your little grim companion may do whatever he wishes. Considering he hasn't killed you."
So raise the scroll with the words "here on out" means classes are canceled permanently.
I meant for the day.
Ah.
Damn it. Michael You should have pointed it out after the day was done.
Defeated look.
It's okay. Maybe another day you'll be permanently extinct.
Now I want you all to make a wisdom check. Or actually, yes, just make a save. Make a saving throw. There we go.
So,
I don't like this.
D20.
Yes. Anybody who's faunus, you're gonna have to do that with disadvantage.
Screw you! Come
I had
on.
a 20.
Oh, you
Finally, something
understand.
that being human is good for.
Okay, 14.
14? Okay.
12.
12? Okay.
Bruh, my dice hate me because it wants to yeet itself off the fucking damn thing, and it's blue too. Sarah,
Story
can you
of
make
my
it
life.
White?
Um,
Can you make it white really quick? That's red. White. Oh, okay. That's a 15.
I got
Okay.
a natural 20.
shut up, Michael.
Bitch.
So. Oh boy. You poor folks.
And he's playing The House Always Wins when a roll meets a roll at the exact number.
So. For those of you who got under 17.
All of us.
Pretty
Except
much.
me.
Yeah. Michael.
Shut up, Michael.
You didn't have disadvantage.
Michael, you knew this was coming. You were prepared for this, actually. Because this happened last year. No, everyone else is now currently holding their heads, covering their ears with their hands, falling to their knees for how loud and sudden this cry of a draconic roar is. Hell, windows behind you guys have shattered. Now, Faunus, you may make a perception check due to this roar. And it's going to be a flat roll. So go ahead and roll it.
Who again, Joey? I'm sorry.
Faunus. Just Faunus.
Yep.
Got it. So flat roll.
Flat roll.
Ouch.
And unfortunately, Mike already knows about this, so he can't learn it. Be like, oh my god, that's huge. No.
That's a 12.
A 12.
19.
19. Okay. Marsha, what'd you get? Can someone poke the mushroom?
13.
13? Okay. Well, let's just put it this way. 10 and above.
Lucky.
Yep.
Nice.
Well, 10 and abovers. You know exactly where this came from. Because you saw the silhouette's jaw move. Yeah. By the way, your guess of how big it was so far off, and you can tell now. Because the clouds that were covering its concealment have been blown away by its roar. If that doesn't scare you yet, well.
It's a big, beefy boy.
Oh, it's a big baby boy, yes.
It's okay. I'm a dragon, Faunus. It's just like looking up and saying, "Hi, Grandma. Been a few years."
Here you go. That is what you guys see.
Okay, so like 20 great grandparents. Got it.
I am really sorry, Joey. I literally got a unexpected phone call. What did I miss?
Okay, so
It's a big beefy boy.
big beefy
It's
boy.
literally-
It's
Yeah.
literally just a big beefy boy, and then just Voltage made a remark of them being both dragons. So,
Yeah.
Got it.
This thing is massive. Yeah.
so
This is
Lilith-
kaiju level. This is in kaiju standards. That's fucking enormous.
That's Gojira-san times 20.
Actually, times 30.
is
He's better.
Ooblik still nearby?
Oh yeah, he's walking down towards the main area of Vale as of current.
Willis is just gonna like hop over, more like hop/skip over in a rush, somewhat rush, and ask, "Is this part of the thing?"
Oh, yes, the festival's about that creature there. It may be a grim, but it doesn't attack anyone. All it does is fly around. Nothing more, nothing less. Of course, it's
Gambit?
too big for anyone to take on conventionally. But every year it seems to get bigger. Ever so slightly, of course, but still.
And this does not concern any of you that it gets slightly bigger and that no one can put it down. What if it gets
Just
too
a
big
shaking head.
And Gambit is gonna pop up behind the Lilith and it's like, excellent point.
Alright, let me put it this way. You've dealt with bees, correct? If you don't bother them, do they bother you? It's the same kind of idea here, except for we're the bees and that's the human, if you think about it.
touche, but there's also something that the possibility of it being controlled by someone out of the blue, and then next you know it not being able, we as quote unquote bees not being able to stop it, because as you said, we can only do so much as bees. So
Alright, let me put it this way, Lucas. I would like to see someone try to control that. Something of that scale has many more brains than a conventional Grim has. I mean, look at the size of its head. It's probably got more than 30 brains in there.
I don't
I-
think
I-
that's so good. I don't care.
I don't think that's how it works, sir, but if
I also
that
don't think
makes-
that's how Oobleck works.
No.
I did say there were going to be
But that-
differences.
It probably has more than 30 brains in that!
There, see, that makes more sense, right?
Oh, dear God. By the way, I can't speak like you. Like, I'm sorry. I can't do it all the time. You can go straight ahead. I don't care. Now do your assignment.
If that helps you sleep at night, sir, then yes, it will have 30 brains, but I think it just has one giant one.
Fair. By the way, it's quite intriguing. What did you say?
That's an understatement, sir.
Oh, you kids. How about you go... Ah, yes. There's a great place to view it. Go north of the city. There should be a nice little cliffside area. Not many people go
Gambit's
there.
like, and Gambit's like, it's fine from here. I don't want to get any near, considering it's unkillable, so I'm good from a far distance. That's great. Wonderful. Coolio. Yeah.
It flies directly over Vale.
Who's to say one day it gets too low?
Okay, so Voltage is gonna look at him just like, what's the point in worrying about it when, if it could have done it, it more than likely would have already?
Exactly. Also, you get an A+. Now, go to that cliffside, view it, and enjoy the festival. Have a good time. Looks like your grimified creature has already beaten you to the punch. I'm assuming you're gonna turn around because that's where Cerberus is.
Yeah, Lilith
Figured.
was in her head to see where Cerberus last was.
So, they make dragon masks that look like the dragon's face. Well, yeah, Cerberus has one of those. Just off kilter of its face onto the side of its head. And it has a few different caramel apples, if you will, in these little tendrils that's coming from its back. They're being held by that. And it's just sitting down. Just looking at you all.
I see. I spy with my little eyes a Cerberus. Gambit is just gonna follow.
You're gonna follow what?
I'm gonna follow Cerberus.
Cerberus is not moving, he is sitting down.
That works too.
Yeah, so I guess what Mint is gonna do is that she's just gonna she's gonna apologize to Gambit really quick. It's like, I'm sorry, buddy, and then she just walks behind him and bolts up using his back to get on top of his shoulder to get a better view of the festival.
You know what? Sure. Let's join in on this. I'm gonna hop on top of her shoulders.
And you just see the strain.
Gambit, I would like you to make a strength
Ma'am?
check.
Yes, I am. Here I come.
Never mind. He fails instantly, all three of you go clattering onto the ground.
We would have been back in like 3 minutes.
It's fine. I can roll on here. Strength check. That's a flat roll. Give me a sec. Do you still have average, or is it the other one?
It's
Still dice.
It's still dice made.
God damn it! I hate this one. Ugh.
It's been that way.
All right, 13.
So, congratulations. No, what I just said does happen still. You all clatter to the ground. Voltage is laughing.
Oh yeah, because it's just oh, good job.
And it also seems that
question
Cerberus
is,
is laughing
am
his
I on
ass off,
top
too.
of The question is, am I on top of the pile?
Yes, he would be on top.
Yes. You are actually on your stomach across Lilith's stomach, who is currently on the back of Gambit, who is face down into the ground.
This amuses me.
Yes.
Yes, the mute human has conquered two Faunus.
More or less, it conquered the wolf faunus at most. Also, Voltage, you were getting poked by a grim-like tentacle.
He's gonna look over at Cerberus. Yes?
It offers you a caramel apple on a stick.
And he is getting very, very many head pats. Right after Voltage takes its head nibble on it. Like a gremlin.
Cerberus gives this little playful growl, if you will. After a bit, it walks over to Lilith. Does the same thing.
She's just gonna grudgingly take it, just and she just grabs it and just shoves it into her mouth.
This also happens with Black Cherry.
Yep. Same there.
Fair enough. It looks down at Gambit for a minute or two. Then it grabs a stick Specifically, a stick of a candied apple. One that it probably ate. And with this tentacle now holding this carameled apple stick, is now poking the face of Gambit. Repeatedly.
Gambit is just gonna look at Cerberus like, why?
It
What did I
continues
do
to
to
poke
you?
you in the face.
Why? So, Gambit's just gonna like look at him, just like kind of squint his eyes, like, stop it.
You see its eyes glow a little bit, and it seems to throw its head up and make a giggling sound, almost as if it's a child getting off of poking you in the face with a stick. Either way, it stops poking you, drops the stick where your face is, and then runs off towards the cliff that Oobleck stated, or talked about.
I see.
So Willis is gonna say, since I'm in a pile currently, Voltage, do you want to go after Cerberus really quick, and I'm sure we'll catch up.
Yeah. And he'll blink to close some of the distance before kind of facing Cerberus.
Okay, buddy. Roll me a d20.
Yay! Just what I always wanted.
Oh,
A
wonderful.
1.
No, it's actually a 20.
Okay.
That's not what you always wanted.
Fuck you.
Well then. Roll a d20 real quick, buddy.
Who?
You.
I just did.
I require another one.
Okay, because you said that as if I didn't roll, and I'm like, eh. Okay.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, no, okay, that's a 14.
14. Okay, well, you blinked to where Cerberus was going, because it had stopped, and you got a what for your second 20? 14? Okay, let's see here. You skid just in time, or, well, you come flying out of your blink, go into its skidding halt, just before you hit a tree, lengthwise.
Go, the jungle, watch out for that tree.
Yeah. No, it would have been more likely. But hey, that's not what we're talking about right now. No. Now roll perception.
Another d20. Okay. 16.
Now you see why I was about to choke somebody over all their perception rolls.
So, it's at this point, Reed, that you notice that Cerberus is actually in combat. And it's nonetheless happy.
Oh. Well.
Because what it is fighting as of current is these.
Oh. Well.
And they're about as long as a freaking tree. Also a tad bit longer. Depending on depending on rank, age, and yada yada. So it's a varied
Got
size.
it. Tai G2 on steroids.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mhm.
Only
Well,
one head.
Yes. But, so, considering how the first campaign went, I should probably help out, and I would enjoy helping Cerberus take this motherfucker down.
Okay, Reed. Roll me perception real quick.
Another one.
Yes.
Okay, it's an 18.
Alright, it's at this point that you notice something very strange.
Mm.
You see Cerberus moving at ungodly speeds while in combat. But right underneath of Cerberus's mask, you see the smallest little dragon serpent-like creature just hanging out on its chin. And you see it glow every time Cerberus makes a very drastic move.
So it's leeching life off of it. At least what makes sense.
Could be. But you also
Okay,
see it
so-
shrinking as well.
Alright. I see.
Yes, you have eyes. That's kind of how that works.
Well, see, now that you said that, I don't want him anymore. No, but, at this rate, he's a bit curious, and he's gonna stand by with his dice show at the ready, but he's gonna kind of wait to see what happens next.
You're waiting to see what happens next. While it's a 12-on-1, Cerberus seems to be hanging in there pretty damn well, and it's actually kicking ass.
12-on-1?
Oh yes.
You only said there was one, Joey.
There was one under its chin. Under Cerberus's chin.
Yeah, you never said there
I
was
said there
one,
were several
Joey.
of these.
Well, if that's the case, he's going after the other ones.
Okay.
In no particular order. He will blink, slice, blink, slice.
Okay. Roll me 3d20s.
Alright, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm getting my rogue dice set out.
Now, while this is going on, Gambit, Lilith, and Black Cherry, what the three are you doing?
Well, for sure, getting out of the pile, even if she has to squeeze under, like, Black Cherry to get it from under her.
Okay.
Haha, good luck. I intend to be just stay on your friggin' shoulders like a friggin' gremlin.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. Okay. So, this is the order, Joey. 20, 10, 15.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so you blink to location perfectly fine. Unfortunately, you get launched at Mach speeds, and you barely cut the scales of one of the creatures. So I require you to roll me a d4 and roll me a d2. Alright, sorry, a d4. So two d4s.
Okay, okay then. Oh, Jesus.
While that's going on, Gambit will like get up himself and try to like, move the pile so everyone can get up like fairly easily. And it's like, well, thanks for the warning, guys. Thank you so much for putting such a strain on my back.
Okay,
I'm gonna look at freaking Gambit and is like, did I not just say I was sorry? Excuse me, good sir?
Yes.
Just with one hand making a blah 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 gesture, the other hand pointing at myself and shaking my head.
You all do this.
Okay, I got a 2 and a 4.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay. So, Buddy Pally friend, you cut a scale off of this creature, which almost immediately evaporates when it hits, or completely off the damn thing. But you also stab, or just smack into a full-on tree.
Lovely.
Hey, guess what, buddy? You didn't watch out for that tree.
Funny.
Alright, so where else were we? Right.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
So
I do have a question. Would at least Lilith be able to hear the commotion that's going on?
oh, the three of you can hear this wolf-like draconic roar / howl come from the cliff.
Sorry about that. So yeah.
Lilith will like pop herself and just like start running towards it.
You do so.
Gambit will do the same.
You do so. And since Black Cherry's on Lilith's freaking shoulders, Black Cherry's going with it.
I get taken with regardless of my opinion.
Yep. Now, Voltage. When you cut that dragon scale off, you heard it scream. Only to turn your face over to it and see Cerberus basically descending upon it. And it has rage in its eyes. You can tell Cerberus is not happy in the slightest. It's pissed. You then see Cerberus eat the serpent, at which you see draconic-like wings appear out of its back. Not to mention its tail becomes more draconic. And then Cerberus lets out this draconic wolf-like howl / roar.
I see.
Yes. It then decides to get in front of any other attackers and you. So now it's standing between you and attackers. Or these creatures, if you will.
I see.
Yes. So what do you do?
Well, okay, so he's directly between me and a few of them?
Yeah. Or at least most of them. From what you can tell.
Okay. Well, this is going to be a fun one. So, like is there one kind of directly within line of sight, like pitch dead ahead?
Pitch dead ahead? Yes. Yes, there is.
Okay, I can live with that. So, I'm gonna blink again, right in front of it, and I'm going to, in my left hand, I'm going to do a kind of spinning slash with the longer of the two swords, and in my right hand with the second sword, I'm going to stab into the slash mark of the previous sword.
Okay.
So essentially, it's, to simplify it, blink slash stab.
Roll me 4d20s.
Yay! I don't like this. I'm gonna die. No,
Most likely, yes, actually.
I have no problem with that. Death is just a concept.
I mean, if you think about it, you're flying into at least 7 of these damn things that are ready to tear something limb from limb and trying to slash at them. Or at least one. It's not going to be fun.
Alright, so 15, 18, yeah, 13, and a 20.
15, 18, 13, and 20?
Yep.
Okay, let me see here. Alright. 15. You are about 10 feet away from your target. Though, due to how your blink works, you've used the momentum it shoots you out with to cover all that. Or to cover that distance.
That was the plan.
Your first strike misses. Your second strike hits. Roll me a D8.
Okay. Oh boy. Fucking Odin gave me strength on this one. Hell yeah, 7.
7? Okay.
Mhm.
You do so. The dragon-like Grim screams in pain. Now, I would say it's about at this point in time that Cerberus is... You can catch glimpses of Cerberus devouring another one of these draconic worms, if you will. And I mean literally devouring it. What? Yoink chomp.
He's going num.
Oh yeah, he's going num. Because this thing came flying at him and he went num. At rapid speeds. By the way, you caught glimpses of that. But it's at this point in time that Lilith and Black Cherry arrive on scene. Congratulations, Lilith. Black Cherry. You see what the fuck's going on. How do you wish to deal?
Did Gambit not make it?
You're on your way. You're just slower.
Okay.
Like, you were just recently picked, dog.
Yeah. There's that too.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So, Lilith and Black Cherry, what do the two you want to do? Also, you just caught the sight of Cerberus devouring one of these damn things.
Okay, so Lilith is just gonna take BC off of her shoulders and just, I guess, aid in the fight.
Okay, how do you wish to aid in the fight?
Okay. So the one that hit attack, the one that voltage attack, so she's gonna prop herself up, squat. Yes. Herself, but she's gonna like slightly make distance so she does it, so Black Cherry doesn't get in the crossfire of her blast and blast herself up
Yep.
into the air, and just so that she's above the snake, and the point where she gets close enough, that's where she's gonna use the blast with both of her hands.
Okay. Roll me, let's see here, 2d20s. No. Sorry, 3d20s, my bad. Yeah. Okay.
The first one's 20,
Okay.
second one's a 16,
Okay.
and the third one's an 18.
Okay. So you've blasted yourself off successfully. There's a little scorched earth where you took off. Mind you. Those poor flowers.
Flowers will live.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
will they?
No, it's literal scorched magma earth.
Oh.
They're gone.
Yeah, they'll
They'll
live.
They'll live.
They'll
They'll be
live.
fine.
They'll live, eh? Hmm.
They're gonna live. They're not even existent anymore, dog.
I will say that Cerberus now has 2 flowers on its back.
They'll live in spirit.
No, they'll live on and as Cerberus's armor / fur.
Yes.
Either way, you maneuver directly above it and you blast this fucker straight to hell. Roll me a d8, my dear.
That's an 8.
Okay. Yeah, this thing. I don't want to direct us. Yes. This creature looked up at you as you were flying above it. It went to lunge at you only to be met with a face full of fire descending upon its face and literally disintegrating it. It's kind of saddened. Either way, you landed right next to Voltage. Somewhat. But yeah.
Yeah.
So, Black Cherry, what do you want to do? It's your move.
Is there a cluster of them that isn't near anyone?
Negative.
Then I'm gonna be kinda useless in this fight.
Possibly. Quite be.
So I guess
Okay.
I'm just gonna go pull an IF and start stabbing things with my wrist blades.
Okay, yeah. You go do that. Yes, you very much do that. You start stabbing these poor things with your wrist blades. And these poor things. So roll me a 20 and a 20. Yes, roll me two
Roll you
d20s.
I was about to say, roll you a 20, I got a 20.
Roll me two d20s. Go.
17, 18.
17, 18. Okay. Roll a d8.
6.
Okay. So, you stab this thing. It looks pissed off. It's at this point that you all notice, except for Wuzzy, of course, that one of the creatures breaks free of the wall you pretty much created and starts heading towards town. Cerberus gives chase. Now, good sir Wuzzy,
Yes.
yeah. You see this draconic-like worm rear its ugly head around a corner and it's charging. Directly at you.
Of course it will. Okay, so Gambit will just take out his sword cane. And how far is it?
Oh, it's a good 10 meters away from you.
Okay, cool. You're good.
We'll worry about that later.
Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm multitasking. Give me a second. Yep, you're good. Yes. Okay, cool. Anyway, so... Yes, so you said about 10 meters out?
10 meters away from you, yes.
Okay, so Gambit will kind of use the cane portion of the cane sword, and he's just gonna start shooting out the poison blobs at it.
Okay, roll a d20.
That freaking misses. Of course it will.
Yes, it lands about 3 feet away from you.
Lovely. Just lovely.
It is at this point that you see this thing go from a very angry and about to eat your face off kind of look to horrified as you see it being dragged back. It is now screaming in terror. Something you never thought you would hear a dragon scream. But it is screaming in horror, terror, whole 9 yards. It is scared. If it had an ass and could shit bricks, it would be shitting cinder blocks. Maybe entire girders.
Oh. I just doing too much.
No.
Yes, either way. Cerberus has started slurping this thing up like it's a noodle and ramen. And it swallowed this thing entirely whole.
Yum.
Either way, Cerberus seems to be getting bigger and bigger. In fact, it now has muscles. And it's taking more of a humanoid shape.
Lovely.
Unfortunately, you three cannot see this, only Gambit can.
I don't think I want to see it.
Is it too much to do everything yourself? But I digress. So yeah. So Gambit is just gonna be looking at Cerberus, kind of like, huh, the more you know.
Yes, it now starts making bodybuilder poses, flexing all of its muscles at once.
He does so. He does so. How many more snakes are there? Well, creatures.
You only saw the one, you don't know.
Okay. Okay. So I guess he's gonna go try to find his friends and see where everyone else is.
Yes, you do this. Cerberus follows. And it's actually
Black.
sort of kind of skipping alongside you. It's at this point in time that you notice its muscles are about as wide as your face. I'm kidding, no,
That's
your
not
entire
okay.
head.
That's still not okay, Mr. Sir.
Yeah. Not to mention it's taller than you. And I do believe you're the tallest person in this entire group.
I see.
Yes. Either way, back to the three that are currently in combat with about maybe 5 of these damn snakes.
Yeah.
So, let's see here. Top order, Reed.
Yes.
Yeah, it's your move again, buddy. Make your attack or whatever.
Okay. So, how far is the nearest point?
Let's say maybe less than 2 meters away,
So about 6 feet. Okay.
roughly.
Got it. Well, he's gonna put the shorter of his 2 blades away and transform the longer of the 2 blades into its rifle configuration before taking a pot shot at this thing's eyes.
Roll a d20.
$19.
Okay, very well. You hit its eye. Roll a d4.
That is a 4.
So, what you hear as your bullet hits its eye is this grotesque gushing sound. And almost a few milliseconds later, you hear come out the back of its head.
That's good.
It is now bleeding out its eye, yet it still moves. And it looks very, very pissed off now. Well, shoot, your move.
Okay, Reed, I hope you don't hate me for doing this, but so
Listen.
I guess since I'm gonna attack the one that Reed attacked, but I'm going to actually run, slightly run, and then I'm gonna propel myself off using Voltage's attack by running it up and stuff to actually get a higher advantage point and rapid blast it in the face.
I need 3d20s.
Or my dice just wants to fucking yeet itself off the table.
Well, stop trying to yeet your dice.
I'm not trying to, dog. So the first one's a 14.
Okay.
The second one's another 14.
Okay.
And the last one's an 18.
Okay. So, you stumble as you're getting to read. You stumble as you're taking off. And your rapid fire does not hit. It hits the ground around said creature. Or said target, I should say.
Okay.
Yes. Black Cherry, your move.
I continue impaling things.
Well, I need 2d20s then.
8 and 19.
8 and 19, eh? So, Black Cherry, you get bitch slapped through a house. Kidding, no. I mean a frickin' tree. And you got bitch slapped by a tail. Also, your stabbing measures could not stab anything, since you bitch slapped through a tree. I digress. Let's see here. I do believe it's the enemy's turn. Yes. So, let's see here. We've got about 5 of these. Yeah, roughly. So, the one who's incredibly pissed off and missing an eye. Who shall it target? I wonder.
Hey, I am proud of that. Thank you very much.
Oh, since you're proud of it, you're gonna be targeted then. I'm sorry.
I heard out of character bias.
I mean, you were the one who attacked it first.
I know.
So it's kind of
I'm saying-
aggroed on you right now.
No, I'm
Either
not
way.
saying that statement would have been, like, fucking biased. This is like,
Oh, so you're proud of that. Okay. Let me make you regret your world here real quick. Okay. Okay, let's see here. So it's gonna move and then attack. How do you want to attack, my friend? Okay, that works. Alright. So, where's my dice? There's my dice. Let's see here. Movement. Alright, Reed, go ahead and roll me a d20 real quick.
oh boy. Hell yeah, 18.
Okay. Give me a second then. Alright. So, you see this thing come lunging in at you. You go to make a reaction counter, if you will. Basically a slice or a shoot, whichever you want to pick. You just barely miss it.
So,
And it chomps down on the arm that's holding your weapon. And let's see
I
here.
swear, if it grabs onto my arm, I will breathe fire into the hole I made in its face.
Reed, it literally has its jaw chomping down on the middle of your bicep.
Exactly. The moment it does that, I'm not afraid to blow fire into this hole I made in its face.
Well, you're going to have to wait till your turn. Alright, let's see what it gets for damage. Why can I not find my D8? Okay. Come on. We'll just do it this way. Alright, and oh yes, I forgot about this. Or actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. It is 86. Whoa. Wow, that is pitiful for its attack. That's saddening. Either way, this thing breaks through your scales on your arm, pierces your skin, and your entire arm now feels numb / burning from the inside out.
Yay.
Congrats, it's venomous.
Cool.
Yeah. Either way, your aim is now shaky. So any shots you want to make with your rifle are going to be disadvantaged, unfortunately. Alright. So let's see here. Next up should be... Right. Wuzzy! You've made it to the battlefield.
I'm alive.
Yes, you've made it to the battlefield.
Cool.
You see one of these snake-like draconic worms currently wrapping itself around Voltage's arm while it's chomping into his arm.
Okay. He's going to shoot at that one with the blob of poison.
Are you sure you wish to do this course of action?
Obviously, I'm not going to hit Voltage, so I'm going to angle it at such a way that it...
You roll low enough, dog, you're gonna hit me. It's wrapping around me.
It is literally attached to his arm at this point. So are you sure you wish to fire globs of poison at this thing that is attached to your comrade? If so, alright.
Very well.
If not, oh well. Take your pick.
Very well. Use the cane as the sword part and stab the snake from behind, like at least in a sore area, and try to like get it off. Then
Okay. Then I need you to roll me... Oh, let's see. How many are though? I need you to make me 3 d20s. Go.
alright. 19, 17, and 17.
Alright. That one's good. That one's not. And that one is not. So, buddy pally friend, sorry to say this, but as you're making your way there, as you're moving to go stab this thing in the face that's on your comrade's arm, you dodge one tail whip, the second one wraps around your leg, and then yanks you forward, at which you miss your strike, hitting nothing.
Lovely.
Yep. Either way. Next up should be Cerberus. Alright, Cerberus, let's see here. How do you want to do it? Oh, gods. Right. So, for the three who haven't seen this new form of Cerberus, please roll me perception.
That's a 12.
Okay. Not you, Wuzzy. You've seen this.
Oh,
It's the muscle-bound form.
Hey,
gotcha.
you were just waddling with him, dog.
Pretty much.
No, I only words. I only heard perception, so
Okay, that's fair enough.
Alright, either way. Black Cherry and Voltage. Perception.
20.
Okay, you see it. Black Cherry, you live? Say something.
I'm giving up on you. I'm sorry I couldn't get you.
What the hell are you singing?
Say something. Exactly, thank you.
Something, I'm giving up on you. It's song lyrics.
Yep.
Okay.
Have you not heard of that?
No, I
It doesn't
haven't.
matter. Yeah, it's a good song.
It's a sad
It is,
song.
it is. But it's a good, sad, melodramatic song.
That too.
The shadow people probably got him.
Right. Okay. Well, we might just take a 5-minute break or something like that. Yeah. Alright, 5-minute break. Take an intermission.
Okay.
Alright, we're back. Finally.
Awesome.
Yep. Alright. So, back to what we were doing, which was combat.
Yep.
Alright, so let's go back to top awarded then. For this case, friggin' Black Cherry has been knocked unconscious. And is no longer able to battle. Alright, so, top of order. That would be Voltage.
Yes.
You still have creature on your arm.
I'm breathing fire into this thing's face.
Roll a d20.
$20!
Cool. You managed not to burn your body whatsoever, and only hit the creature that is now on your freaking arm. Roll me a d6.
That is a 5.
A 5? Alright, let's see here. God damn, this thing won't die. Okay, so it's still alive.
For now.
For now, yes. So, Lilith, your move.
Okay.
Mind you, there's still 4 other things that are not attached to Reed's arm at the current.
Okay, well, what's the closest one besides one that's not attached to Lee's arm?
That one is about 5 meters away.
Okay, so I guess she's just gonna run towards it and just, I guess, blast it in the face.
Okay. You run towards this thing. Roll me 2d20s.
That's 20, and that's a 14.
20 and a 14, okay. So you manage to dodge its strikes at you with its tail, and you just barely miss its frickin' face. But as you miss, you see this muscle-bound creature that is about twice the size as your tallest companion, and about 4 times as wide. And it's just muscles.
Okay.
Yes, it is a muscly slab of whatever the fuck that is. And it's walking towards one of the other ones that's nearby. The one it's walking towards is shaking in fear. And then too, you probably would be as well if this thing was marching its way over to you, and you saw all of its muscle mass. Yeah. Either way. So, Wuzzy, your move.
Well, he's going to try to stab the snake. Stab it where he's being held so it can release, and then from there, grab onto the tail and just kind of slide down with the blade, dragging it as he goes.
Alright, roll me 2d20s then.
Alright, let's see. What do we get? It's a 14 and a 16.
Ooh. Okay, so you stab, and where you have stabbed is... Okay, how do I want to describe this? Alright, you've stabbed in such a way you went through it and also stabbed your companion.
Wait, what? I
Yes.
was doing that on the tail where I was hanging from. So the way he wrapped me around, I was literally just puncturing his skin so he can let me go.
He threw you.
And from
He threw you
When?
towards your companion.
when?
Last round. I said this. I stated this.
I did not hear it, dog. Okay.
Ugh.
All right. Yep. Well, then that changes a lot. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Take your turn again, if you will.
Okay, so I'm not wrapped up then.
No, you are not wrapped up. You are near your companion.
Okay. If that's the case, then so he's gonna kind of like roll off the side of Voltage and then kind of shank the snake in like near the underbelly.
Alright, let me re-describe how the snake is attached to your
Please
companion.
do.
Yep.
Please do.
So its mouth has bitten down into your companion's bicep.
Okay.
From there, it has coiled around that arm.
Okay, and then I remember when I tried to attack it, it hit me, tried to
No.
hit me, and then it wrapped.
That's a different one. You were moving to go stab the one that's on your companion. One tried to hit you, you dodged that one, then a second one hit you. Wrapped its tail around your leg and threw you forward.
Forward to the one near Reed, correct?
Towards your companion, which, yes. And that one was
Okay.
already coiling as you got onto scene. At
Got
which
it.
you tried to attack it and missed. Hitting nothing.
Okay, that changes a lot, because I thought I was still suspended in air as I was swinging, which made me miss completely. Okay.
No.
Well, shit, that changes everything. Okay, so, okay. If that's the case, then I want to poke out his eyes, but that's still near you, and I don't want to risk that.
It only has one eye.
Okay, is it near the left or the right of Reed?
It is on Reed's right arm. So his gun arm.
Okay. So, yeah, so Gambit is gonna try to, like, kind of do a U-scoop and, like, trying to gouge its eye out in a like, U manner so it can try to release the grip.
Okay. Roll.
Just 1d20?
Yep. Just one.
That's a 19.
19. Okay, you've stabbed this thing in the freaking eye. It is now blind. Or as blind as you can get. In response, this thing has chomped down even more onto your companion's arm. Almost as if it's a last-ditch effort to take something with it. Because it's finally fucking dying. Yay. So, let's see here.
Over my dead, rotting body.
You know, you say rotting. It has poison. Unfortunately, it can't do rot damage. I'm sorry.
Exactly. That proves my point right there.
Though it can make you feel like hell. And far worse than a hangover.
I feel like that every day, Joey. Bold of you to assume you can do worse.
I mean, I could. Very much could.
But anyway.
Anyways, either way. So. Alright. Roll the hit. Oh boy. Reed, roll me a d20.
That's a 17, Joey.
17? Okay. What did you get? 19. Okay. So it still hits. Coolio. Alright. So. That's a d10 and a d6. Or no, not a d10, d8. My bad. Frack. Okay, that's 6 damage. And where is my... There's my d6. That one is 6, so that's 12, and you took... Okay, so that's total 14. Oh boy. So, Voltage, you are not in any type of good shape. Let me describe your side effects. Your body's slowly going numb as it's filling with venom. Your vision is getting blurry. Your aim is very much not reliable whatsoever anymore. Not to mention, you are very unstable on your feet.
Bold of you to assume that's gonna stop me from killing this thing. I
Yeah,
will kill this thing.
that was its
Despite
last
it.
act.
Oh, well guess what? I will survive this. Just to spite it.
I see. Well
I've
then.
done worse.
Alright, let's see here. We have 3 more snakes? No, 4 more. 4 more snakes. Right. Okay, so... Yeah. So you... Moshu, Wuzzy, and Reed.
Yes.
All of you see this muscle-bound slab of whatever approaching one of these snakes that's currently cowering at its size. Just to get grabbed by this muscle-bound hand and then crushed.
Huh.
Within almost an instant. Then you hear this slurping noise as this muscle-bound hand is slowly letting go of the creature's body, and it just gets sucked into this muscle-bound creature.
I see.
Yes. So there is now only 3 left. 3 of these snakes left, and now they're all going to make their attacks. Yay. Alright, let's see here. We've got number 1. Originally this was number 7? Seriously? Okay, whichever. Alright. So, let's see here. Who's closest? Ah, yes, that would be Mashu. So, Mashu! Roll a d20.
That's 16.
16? Okay. Alright. So. Let's see here. This gets. That's a total miss. Okay. So. You see one of these serpent like creatures kind of lunge towards you and completely miss you. In fact, it meets its face against a freaking rock. It did not look pretty. Alright, serpent number 70T, whatever. Alright, let's see here. Who's closest for you? Oh, that's right, that's Reed. No, wait. What's this here? Reed's here. So. Yeah. Okay. So this one's gonna go straight after Wuzzy. Wuzzy, roll me a d20.
I got a 14.
Surprisingly, this thing got higher than a 14.
I see.
Unfortunately, it's now attacking. So, alright, let's see here. This poor thing. It shall. You know, it's gonna do a similar move. Okay. Alright, since I got that, so. Alright. It is going to bite into your arm.
Lovely.
Yeah. So, let's see here. Biting power, go. It's a d8. Alright, that's 5 damage. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, hold on. Let me get something set up real quick. Alright, so we did. Okay. Alright, so that's 5 on you. Now it. Right, poison. Poison, poison, poison. Roll that fucker. Alright, just that lovely d6. Oh boy. So, Wuzzy, you've been dealt a very handsome dose of poison. Vision is blurring. Your body's slowly going numb, and you are now unsteady, ever so slightly.
Wonderful.
Yep. So that was 1, 2, 3. Right. Okay. No, that was only 2. What the hell am I talking about? Missing one. Alright, where's the last one? Right, there it is. Okay. Jeez, why is it? Oh, that's right. Okay. So, serpent number yada yada yada. How do you wish to go down? Alright, this one's closer to Mashu again. Alright. Mashu, roll me an RD20.
Not 20?
That's a 20? Dear gods, my dear. Why? Okay, let's see what this fucker gets. So... last time, the first serpent that tried attacking Moshu got a 5. This one got worse.
A 1?
Oh yeah, it got a 1. So it jumped your way, only to get bitch slapped by its companion, who is trying to get off its rock, sent flying into the muscle-bound creature that's been walking around a bit, and you just see this poor thing get absorbed, if you will. But before it gets fully absorbed, it lets out this blood-curdling cry. At which you hear a reply of at least 5 more serpent creatures from a distance.
How far would they be? Or does only Mashi hear this?
Oh no, you all hear this.
Okay, so how far would they be?
Best guess would probably be 50 meters.
Wonderful. Alrighty.
So, back to top of order. Reed, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna do a thing. And it's gonna hurt like a bitch. But, well, maybe not. But he's essentially going to. So I assume that when the serpent died, it fell off my arm.
It did not.
Okay then, well, I'm going to pry it off of my arm so I can suck the poison out.
Roll a d20.
$19.
19? Okay. So you pry this thing off. And as you've pried this thing off, your blood starts to spill out of it, the holes it bit into your arm.
Good.
You've got about 5 of them.
I can look at that. I'm essentially going to try sucking out the poison, and when I'm done, I will cauterize my arm by breathing fire on it.
Okay. Roll a d20 for sucking out this crap.
$17.
17? Okay. Let's see here, where was it? There it is. That is... Okay. Roll a d2.
That's a 2.
2? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Alrighty then. So while you're doing that, Wuzzy, your move.
Well, he's gonna try to, I guess, attack the remaining ones that's near him. Are those dead as well?
There's 2 left alive. One's
Okay.
finally popping its mouth off of a rock. The other is currently attached to your arm, biting you.
I will get the one on my arm and shank it in the head.
Roll a d20.
That's a freaking 10. Because nothing else matters and I can't hit. Anyways.
Roll a d4.
Let's see. Not wrong channel. Oh, come on. Great. There. 2.
So you've stabbed yourself,
Figured.
missing the snake entirely.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright. I'm assuming that's all for your turn. Correct?
If I guess so. Yep.
Okay. Mashu, your move.
Okay, so the one that's popping its teeth off the rock, that it has its tail towards me, right?
Its tail is slightly towards you, yes. It's coiling around the rock to stand up, or stand itself up a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna grab it by the tail after it's fully uncoiled and shit, and throw it towards the hunk of what can be of Serbia. You know what I mean?
Muscle Cerberus.
Muscle Man. Muscle Man. His name is Muscle Man now. Fuck him.
Wow. Okay. Do that to one of my
Wait.
characters. Okay, I get it. So Muscle Bound Wolf Boy.
Cerberus.
Got it.
Cerberus. There we go. Got it.
Alright, roll 2d20s.
That's 20,
Okay.
and that's 16.
Okay, let's see here. Yeah, boy. Okay, so, Mashu, you've grabbed this creature by its tail, at which it reacts poorly to, and it then starts wrapping around your arm as you go to throw it.
As a reaction, can I attempt to blast it with my other hand?
You can try. So roll a d20.
That's a 20. I don't know why my luck is coming into this campaign, but watch. Literally, in someone else's campaign, I'm gonna get the most shit rolls ever.
Oh yeah, I kind of figured. Either way, so you managed not to blow off your own arm as this thing started to coil up your forearm, yet you still blast this thing off of your arm.
Okay, is it still in the direction towards Cerberus?
No. It is off into the middle of the battlefield as of current. At which, basically, it has this cinder-like scarring all across its face and down about halfway of its belly. It does not look happy.
Okay, that's good enough.
Okay. Alright, let's see here. We've got 2 of these fuckers. Right, let's see here. How much did I put their speed at? Oh, gods. Right. So, we have... I would probably back up those guys. Sorry, I'm doing some math real quick. Alright. So, 2 more land in the center of the battlefield. And the other 3 go after Cerberus. Which they kind of just grab him, take him off, and fly him over yonder. And then proceed to drop him. Then pick him up and drop him again. Repeatedly. Alright, let's see here. These two new ones are... Right. So... Movement's going. Right. Alright, let's start with Cindered one. Okay. His focus is more Mashu, while the others are more focused on everybody else. Okay. So, Mashu, roll me a d20.
That's a 14.
A 14, eh? Okay, let's see what this fucker gets. Oh boy. Oh boy. So, yeah, you were saying your luck was going to save you a moment ago. This time it came to bite you in the ass. Quite literally, actually. Because this thing bites you in the ass. Literally.
That's fun.
Yeah. So it's biting you down in the ass and coiling around your right leg. Alright, let me find where I put my... Right, let me just roll in here then. Okay, that's 5. And next one is the fucking poison. I'll just roll that in here so I can keep track. That's 3, so that's total there. Okay. Yay. Congrats. Vision has blurred. You have disadvantage on range attacks. And not to mention that you are unsteady.
That's fine.
Yep. Okay, so these other two. Alright, which one are you closest to? You're more pointed at him, and you're more pointed at him. Okay. So, this one's gonna throw lots of poison. Because, yes, that one's gonna charge. Alright. Wuzzy, roll me a d20.
Yes. Alrighty. Ugh. I got a 16.
Okay, that one misses you. Reed, roll me a d20.
See what we got. 17.
17. Yeah, that one misses you as well. Okay. So those two miss off on you. Right, and that one. Have I actually taken that? No, I haven't. Okay. So, was he the one on your arm? He not happy. He want to bite you now. While also giggling. Ever so slightly.
I see.
Yeah. Most likely laughing about you stabbing yourself.
Hilarious.
Yes. It is. Oh boy. Okay. That's poison. Total of 3. So that's 5. Yeah. Alright. Wuzzy,
Yes.
you are now very unsteady on your feet. And your vision is now very blurry.
Lovely.
Yep. Alright, top of order. Reed, your move.
Any progress about the suck venom of blood and spew fire unarmed?
You are still stuck sucking up venom.
Okay, I'm gonna keep doing that shit then.
Roll a d20.
Hmm. 19.
19? Okay, you succeed.
Yay.
Alright. So that'll be up for your turn. Considering your folks mainly gonna be there.
Yeah.
Okay, Wuzzy, your move.
Alright, he's gonna try to get the snake off of him, so he's gonna stab him once more.
Roll your d20.
If I can hit. Let's see. 16.
16? Okay, let's see here. What's this thing's freaking AC at? Alright. You have stabbed this thing.
Good.
Congrats.
Good.
Roll me a d8.
Alrighty. Hug. Oh. 5.
Okay. Yep, that one's dead.
Woohoo!
Congrats, you stabbed it in the face.
I would hope so.
Man, you could have stabbed it in its jugular. Actually, do snakes have jugulars? I don't know. Either way. Yeah, alright. Either way. So that was your turn. Mashu, your move.
I'm trying to get the fucking snake off of my ass, please.
You may attempt. Roll a d20.
That's a 19.
Oh yeah, you hit. So, how are you trying to grab this thing, or are you just beating the fuck off of your ass?
I kind of wanted to do was just like attempt to like actually remove it, like grab it by like fucking I guess face, and then like yank it off, and then I guess have it in front of me and then blast it.
Okay.
Put it in front of me and then blast it.
Yep. Alright, roll me a d4 and a d20.
First D20. That's an 18, and then I'll roll the 4.
Okay. Okay. So as you're yanking this damn thing out, it decided to clench down. It still got yanked the fuck out, but it did take some flesh with it. That's never pleasant. And you've blasted this thing in the face yet again. So now it has more of a charred, cindered feature or scarring all over its body again. Roll me a d10, or not a d10, but a d8, sorry.
That's a 3.
A 3? Okay. Okay, let me get that down real quick. Alright. God damn. Yeah, so that serpent is still fucking alive. And he's incredibly pissed off. Alright, let's see here. Those 3 go first. That one. Yeah, that one gets killed off. Alright, let's start with this one. So, Yeah. Alright. Well, sure, your cindered friend is very pissed off at you. Understandably so. It lunges at you. Directly at your face. Roll me a d20.
That's an 18.
An 18. Alright, let's see what this damn thing... Oh, dear gods, it got a 20. Oh, dear gods, it got a 20. I am sorry. Oh, boy. Okay, trying to describe this one. Alright. So... yeah. Its face misses your face just by about an inch. But it's at that point in time that you realize it was not going to bite your face off. Because its tail hooked around your neck and then slammed you into the earth. Yeah. It's not good enough when you realize how much health you guys actually have. Especially when its attack power is doubled. Ouch, that's saddening for a d20. Or for a nat 20. My gods. It got a 2 for damage. Like, oof. Oof. Okay. Either way, yeah, you are now on the ground. Probably regretting life and all that jazz because, ow. Alright. Wuzzy, you ready to deal with your lovely friend that's on your arm?
Yes, I am.
Because it's gonna bite you again.
I thought it died!
I'm kidding.
No, that was mine. You get to keep getting bit for no reason at all. That's what everything is.
No, you forget there's 2 more on the field. One that's not attached to your arm, and that one's already dead. So both armed serpents have been killed off. There's just 3 left on the field and 2 dealing with the muscle-bound Cerberus. That may or may not be a JoJo reference. I don't know.
Oh, we know it is, Joey.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is. I love my JoJo references. Either way. So, this lovely fucker... How do you want to do things? Do you want to hurl acid?
Alright.
Do you want to do that? Okay, let's see here. Yeah, this thing's just gonna lunge at you. So roll your d20 for AC.
That's a 20. Suck it.
Reroll.
Why?
Because it got a natural 20 again.
Oh.
17.
17. Congrats, it completely misses you.
Cool. As it misses, Gambit will use the blobs of poison and shoot at it.
Roll a d20.
That's a 19.
Well, congratulations. You hit. But it seems unaffected by your poison.
Lovely.
But considering these things are poisonous creatures, yeah. Alright. Where's the last one at? Yeah, that one's right there. Okay. Reed, roll your AC. Now it's a d20.
19.
19, eh? Okay. Yeah, this one completely lunges past you. Alright, let's see here. Those two versus Cerberus. Alright, let me put that down. And that one's going to be hurled, so where is that going to be hitting? But there. Alright, so you hear this draconic scream as one of these snake creatures lands in the center of the battlefield and creates a crater underneath it, spitting out blood and poison and whatever out of its mouth as it hits. So, top of order, Reed, your move.
Alright, so I assume poison is out.
Poison is not out.
Well, then I'm gonna keep fucking sucking. I'm getting that shit out.
Roll a d20.
To 20.
Okay. Roll me a d2.
To 2.
Okay. Congratulations, you've gotten all out.
Yeah.
Now what do you do?
Oh, well, now, you see what had happened was, I'm going to take the shorter of the two blades, transform it into a silent garden configuration, hold it in my left hand, because Dragon Boy is ambidextrous, and he's gonna shoot the fucking snake that went flying past him.
Roll with disadvantage.
Okay, what's the disadvantage for?
Poison still affects you.
That too, I guess.
You may have gotten it out, but the effects still linger.
Well, I get it. It's a 15 out of the two. The other one was a 16.
Alright, 15. Roll a d7.
It's a 5.
Roll a d8.
Oh boy. Oh. That's an 8.
Okay. You've hit this thing roughly center mass.
Mm-hmm. Lovely.
Okay, Wuzzy, your move.
Alright, so, I guess he's gonna attack whatever's left on the battlefield.
You've got 3 snakes on the No, I'm sorry, 4 snakes on the battlefield still.
Okay. Screw it, let me see. Don't know, don't care. Let's see. Okay, he's gonna attack the west one. Sure, if there's 4, he's gonna attack the west one. He's gonna... Actually, we wouldn't know our... Would I know my siblings at this point? Yeah or no?
No. You would not.
Of course I wouldn't. Okay, so, So Gambit being poisoned and whatnot is gonna. I'm actually. Would he be under duress at this point?
At this point, oh hell yeah, all of you are under duress at this point.
But not all semblances are activated that way.
Yeah. Some are, sure, not all of them.
Wonderful. So Gambit is just gonna kind of. At this point, he's just gonna like kind of rush the west one and then use the sword cane and try to carve it.
So you're gonna try to attack the one that's to the west, correct?
Yep.
Alright, that one's the heavily scarred one.
Cool. I'll take it.
Yeah. Roll a hit.
11.
You completely miss.
Figured. Well, that's his turn. So
Alright. Mashu, you're up.
Um. So how? I guess I'm gonna attack the one that brought me straight to the ground again by like grabbing it where it has me coiled and just blast, I guess.
So you're gonna blast it while taking it
Yes,
off of your neck.
Yes, I am aware of the fact that I am going to hit myself, but I'm fine with that. I'm aware.
Okay. Roll a d20.
That's a 13.
Okay. Roll your d8.
That's a 1.
You've done 1 damage to it and yourself. Congrats. Anyway, you look at it, this thing's a lot more pissed off now. Like, dear gods. Alright, so, let's see here. Let me get some math done real quick. Servers is up. Yep, that one is going to take that much. Alright. So, let's see here. You're 4 on the field. Alright. Newcomer, which one are you wanting to attack? Actually, which one's closer to you? That would be Wuzzy. Of course it would. Okay. Wuzzy, roll me a d20. Yeah, boy. Okay. Yeah. This one has slapped you across your stomach. With its tail, of course. That deals... Yeah, it's still D8. Bounced. Hey, boy. Okay. So, Wuzzy, you hit the ground and your vision starts fading. Heavily fading, I'm sorry. My bad. There we go. Yeah. Alright, next one is... that one. Who's the closest to you? would be Reed. Okay. Reed, roll me a d20.
Oh boy. 17.
Okay. That one misses. Roll me another d20.
16.
And that one misses. Okay. Alright. Mashu's lovely friend. The one that's extremely pissed off right now. Alright. Mashu, roll your d20.
That's a 15.
Yeah, it hits you. Alright. And it's slapping you down into the earth with its tail. So. Crap. Alright. That's a 2. Oh boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, Mashu, you're not liking life anymore. You're in constant pain at this point. Okay. That should be all. Did 4. Yeah, I did 4. Okay, Reed, you're up.
I see. Well, time to, he's gonna just squeeze the trigger 2 more times at the fucking snake that originally let past him that he shot at before.
Okay.
Bang bang.
Well, I need 2 attack rolls with disadvantage.
$15 for the first one, the first attack.
Yep.
18 for the second attack.
Okay. So your first shots miss, and your second shots miss.
Of course they do.
Let's see here. We just went, so was it your move? Or, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, was it? Roll me a d20. Okay. So, the last thing you see before you fully black out is the start of the head of the giant ass dragon that the festival is going on about. Just sitting directly overhead. That is the absolute last thing you see before blacking out.
Just the head of the dragon?
Just the tip of the head of the dragon, yeah.
Cool.
Alright. Mashu, your move.
I guess she's just gonna... Okay, so is the upper part of the snake coiled around Lilith?
The cindered snake is no longer coiled around you. It is in front of you, yes, but no longer coiled.
Okay, so I'll attempt to finish it off with blasting with a rapid fire from my gauntlets.
Alright. Roll me a d20.
That's
16? Okay. Roll me a d8.
That's a 7.
Well, God rest ye little poor bastard of a snake. It finally died. There are now massive chunks gone off of the snake as it falls dead.
Okay. And do I see, like, Gambit, I guess now black out?
You see Gambit on his back, staring upwards, and he's got blood kind of pooling underneath him.
Okay, I guess she's going to, until, like, this battle's over, just protect him as much as she can, even though she's tiny. She's tiny bean. A tiny bean will protect the big bean.
Tiny Bean gonna protect the big bean.
For now, yes.
But which big bean? There's two now.
Freaking Gambit, the one's on the ground!
I know, I'm just trying to lighten the mood a bit. I'm totally not trying to distract you from your problems.
I know, but I'm not trying to have him die. Willis is gonna feel guilty.
Yep. So, let's see here. Cerberus! How much aggro do you take on? Okay, that's good enough, I suppose. Alright, let's see here. That snake needs to roll a d20. And so does that one. Okay. So, almost immediately, you see two snakes lunge at Cerberus, only to literally get backhanded away and them getting just dissolving midair. Yeah. Also, you can see the grim-like lines all over Cerberus, but they're no longer glowing red. They are glowing yellow. Almost a goldish yellow, mind you. Alright, that leaves one more serpent. Yes, that only leaves that serpent. No, that... Yeah, that's... Okay. Because that one died, that one still alive. Those two died. Alright, yeah. Okay. So, Reed, roll me your d20. Okay, let's see what this fucker gets for attacking. Reed, reroll.
18.
Okay. Well, this fucker misses completely. Alright, yeah, that one just jumped past you. So, Reed, your move.
Well, time to shoot. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah. Third time's a charm, so he's gonna shoot 3 times.
3 attack rolls with disadvantage.
Okay, so 14. 10. 19.
Okay, let's see here. That one's a miss, that's a miss, and that's a hit. Roll me a d8.
Alright. So, did you hear me?
I said roll a d8.
Okay.
I heard your attack rolls.
Okay, yeah, no, I cut out, like, right after I said the last number.
Yup.
Okay, that's a 7.
Okay. Yeah, that one's an agonizing pain. Alright.
Good, it fucking deserves it.
Was he still unconscious? Lasher, your move.
Okay, so the one that Reed attacked is the last one, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna attack it with my gauntlets, but from like, if it's right, that's right range, disadvantage, so I guess I'll have to go into attack.
Yep. So if you're going in, roll me a d20 and then the attack roll d20. Go.
16,
Okay.
and a 15.
16 and 15. Let's see what this fucker gets. Okay. So you've gotten up there. Your attack misses though. What's up? What's up?
Nothing that
Okay. Alright, that's it for your turn. Let's see here. Cerberus. The creature that leaps and bounds because it likes to. Mosher, I require you to roll me a perception and dexterity. So in other words, give me 2d20s.
16
Okay.
and a 15.
Okay. So, my dear, you heard what sounded like stomping coming towards you. Then a final stomp and there was nothing. For a solid second or two. As you're staring at the serpent. And almost as if Thor swung Mjolnir down upon this poor serpent. Cerberus lands with such a force, a crater created itself upon impact, and he went down at least 100 feet. Landing on top of this creature's face, mind you. To say it's dead is incredibly an understatement. Either way, that is the end of the battle simulation. I'm kidding, it's not a simulation, it's actually a battle. Either way, that's the end of the battle. Moshu and Reed, roll me a d20. Not a d20, but a d2.
2.
2?
Okay.
2? Okay. So, it's at this point that you both realize, as you're starting to black out, that adrenaline was the only thing keeping you guys going at this point in time. As you all, or as the both of you fall onto your backs and slip into the realm of unconsciousness.
Well, at least I'm not poisoned.
least a little chunk of your ass bitten off.
At least you could hit.
Well, sure, let me just put it this way. It bit into that ass.
That's creepy.
Okay, moving on.
No, that was creepy.
Yeah, either way. Yeah. That's where I'm going to leave it for today.
Alrighty then.
That is the end of the session, my dear friends. Good to talk, I'll tell you. I'm kidding. No. Either way. See you guys next week. And that's all,
See ya.
folks.